Well, as per usual, and as you would expect, Cam Hart has a quality book of drives on the night event card at Club and Angle on Saturday night. And spoiler alert, he is very keen on one in particular. Which one? Let's find out with Cam. Well, Cam, before we get to your good thing on the night, in the opening event you're driving the very consistent quiet stall for Jared Orchard. Nicely drawn in gate 3 in what looks to be an open race.
Yeah, he's a very consistent horse. He's barely been out of the top 3 since he's been here in Sydney with Jared, and he put up a really nice performance last start. And yeah, I think it looks to be a solid race, but I still think it'll be a top 4 chance from a nice draw.
Yeah, there should be speed out wide from my Moonlight Dream. Seaton Graham will no doubt go forward with this very talented mare, so nice little tuck in behind the speed.
Yeah, he's a very versatile horse. He's got a good gate speed himself, and yeah, if he just gets a nice position there and behind the speed, he should be hitting the line well.
Race 2, Terry for Darren Binskin, scored 4 starts back in similar company and then 3 unplaced efforts.
Yeah, he was super that night. Hadn't been on him for a while and gave me a great feel. And then he's just been probably a little bit unlucky in the free-for-alls the last couple of weeks. He's been back on the fence and making a bit of ground up late. So, yeah, I think he's dropped back in grade on Saturday. So I think he'll be, within a top 3 shot.
The wide draw, Cam?
Yeah, he's also another one that's versatile. He can sit off the speed, or he can, get his gate speed out and use that. So haven't looked in the field real hard, but with a drop back in grade, I'll be probably positive on him.
Dean Atkinson's got Sheffield Sparky going out in race 3. Once again, nicely drawn in gate 2. His form's probably better than what the numbers next to his name appear.
Yeah, similar to Terry, he's probably running really good races and probably just not getting the right runs. But yeah, I thought his run on Saturday was super. It was a really fast run, 2,300 metre race, and he was coming home really good late. And yeah, I'm sure he'll run another consistent race Saturday.
You're not driving this particular fella in race 4 for Jason Grimson as Major Hot, formerly with Paul Fitzpatrick. Won the Queensland Derby 2024. It's had 11 starts since, all for Paul, for 6 placings. He's been a frustrating type. Geez, he trialled well here last Saturday before the first. Yeah,
he seemed to go really well. I drove Captain Ravishing in that trial, and yeah, I thought he looked like he hit the line really well. And it's probably yeah, a bit amazing that he hasn't won a race here yet. But like you said, he's put up great performances here, and yeah, had a little bit to do with the horse. He is a nice horse. Drove him in the Sire Stakes over in New Zealand when Purdon's had him. So yeah, he looks to be pretty well graded in that race, I think.
Race 5 is the consolation of the state championships, and for cousin Chris Judd, Vite Monet, I made him one of the better bets on the card. You've given me some confidence. You're pretty keen.
Yeah, I think he definitely looks my best chance. He's finally come up with a nice draw. He was yeah, very unlucky with 2 bad barriers in the regional series, but yeah, I think he can bounce back. His run was yeah, full of merit in the final, but just had a lot of bad luck go his way. But I'm sure we can sort of take the race by the scruff of the neck with a good barrier draw this week, and yeah, hopefully go all the way.
It's been made even better with the scratching of the pole mark. So now you're launching yourself from gate 3.
Yeah, that obviously helps as well. So it's probably the perfect gate for him. He's been getting out of the gate quite well with better draws, and yeah, I'm sure I'll be able to get him forward, and I think he's definitely the best horse in the race.
Race 7 is one of the feature events on the card. It's the TAB Regional Championships, the state final. And Bruce Hartley's got 2 runners. You're driving Tickalock, which you drove to success in the Riverina Championship. I don't think I've seen a trainer or driver more happy to run second, and not that he wanted to run second, but Bruce drove need be to run second behind his stablemate. He knew he had the Quinella, and he was elated.
Yeah, he was super happy, as you would be, $100,000 race, and yeah, they they don't get to race for that prize money as often as we do. So yeah, it's a big deal when you can get those nice races down there, and to get the Quinella was a huge training effort by Bruce, and yeah, just very grateful that they trusted me with the drive on Tickalock. She raced great.
Once again, you've got a good draw. You've got a run of good draws, and on Saturday night you've got one here with Tickalock. So what's the early plan?
Yeah, she's similar to a lot of my other drives. She's very versatile. We used her a fair bit early in the Wagga final, and then took a sit, and yeah, she was super impressive. So probably something similar again. We'll have to find a spot there somewhere, but yeah, she's racing really well, and I definitely think she's a top 3 hope from a decent draw.
Over to race 8, and Gary Hartley's got a good mare here in Ava Leanne, suitably drawn in gate 5 in what looks to be a tough assignment, but certainly not out of reach.
Yeah, she's probably in a tougher race against a few of the boys and whatnot, and I've got my Ultimate Freddie as well. I'll probably take him in that race, but yeah, both probably top 4 hopes. I think Freddie's got a lot of ability and a lot of upside. He's drawn outside probably a couple of his dangers, but definitely think if there's a bit of speed on for him, he'll be running home late.
Yes, of course, sticking there with Jared Archer as you usually do. And speaking of Jared, our ultimate Ebony in the final event.
Yeah, she's probably below her best form at the moment, but yeah, she's probably found a race and a barrier where hopefully we can just get her finding her confidence again. She's got plenty of ability and she's got a great record to show that, and just yeah, hopefully she can put a few nice runs in together. Yeah, I'm not sure sort of where she'll be at in this race, but hopefully she just puts in a good performance.
So just repeating, Cam Vietmanet, the best of what looks to be a very solid book of drives.
Yeah, I think so. He definitely looks a great hope. I've got a lot of time for him. I think he's above average horse, and yeah, I think he's the best horse in that race.
Good luck on Saturday night, and thanks, Cam.
Thank you.